So Microsoft Office has some web applications in development. Can you tell me how things are going on that front?
Oh, I'd love to. It's something I'm really excited about. Back in the October-November timeframe, we really talked about how do we bring web applications to market, and these are online versions of Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and OneNote. We are right now in what we call technical preview. And this calendar year, we're going to be out in a public beta, and this will really allow people to bring their Office experience to the web. So while today we can store and share a document that in Workspace, you'll be able to not only do that but also even create documents on the web and edit documents on the web, and hopefully really be able to work in real time as well. And so it's definitely something that we're working very hard against, that we're definitely going to be releasing this calendar year in public beta, and it should really just be a wonderful extension of Office and really show people how they can use Office, the way they normally would use it today, but as well within a web environment. And so those are some of the things that we have upcoming. The best way for people to experience it today is, first is we certainly want people to get the trial of Office 2007, and so people can just go to office2007.com and have access to free 60-day trial and a range of other tools. And then we also want people to talk about and go to officelive.com, where you can actually sign up and get a free website, a free workspace, and it will really give people, I think, a sense of where we're going and a way to try some things out. And hopefully what we're trying to work on is people who are using the products today, we'll try to give them as much early access as we can to some of the great web apps that are coming.
So Google and Zoho are some of the competitors in the web application space. What would the advantages be to using the Microsoft Office web applications?
Yeah, and I think that what's been really interesting has been, I think we've been able to get some good feedback through our technical preview about the way that people are using it, and there, a lot of these people have also been using other services as well. So, again, we get some good feedback on that. I think that one of the real advantages is that, I'll kind of use it as an Outlook or an email example. Is that when I'm sort of in a work setting or I have something that's really important that I work on, I want to go spend the time on it. I want to get the formatting right. But when I'm at home at the end of the day, I log in and I check my email off the web. And I think that's really a very common experience that people have, and really the way that they want to work. And so I think that one of the things that makes us a little different is that we're really trying to make the experience between going offline to online and online to offline as seamless as possible, because we want to be able to empower not only that you want to be able to work together with someone, but you really want to be able to work the way you want to work. And we don't want to put any limits or boundaries that you always have to be connected or you can't get the formatting that you're very, very used to. And I think that people get excited when they see how we've been able to get that done. Again, I think that's one of the things that people are going to see and hopefully get very excited about.
So I have to ask, I don't know if you can say anything about this yet, but Microsoft Office 14, there's been a lot of buzz about it in the tech world. CNET said that they were doing alpha testing on their site yesterday. Can you tell me any tidbits about that?
Yeah. Well, I think that one of the things you'll see from us in the coming months is a lot more information about kind of what's coming from Microsoft. And I think the reason why you're hearing a lot of excitement out there is that people want to see some of the good improvements that are being worked on. And again, I think that when the time comes that we can talk a little bit more about that, I'm sure folks like you will be some of the first to know, and we'd be excited to come back and talk about it.